banana. Corn and 2 bananas, I guess. Corn. Yeah, call 999. Call 999. Yeah, the subtitles are a little drunk. Man, maybe my Oshi mark is banana this whole time. God, no. I woke up just recently. Corn banana. Alright guys, into the little ooh, a Halloweeny music. How's it going on? Yeah, I am back onto my degenerate schedule. Yeah, have you been overworked? It's okay. I think I finished painting Sawa. Yeah, paint me next. I have finished doing that, so I think I'm gonna be on good, okay time-ish. Not really. Well, at least like the core stuff, the most important part. The other stuff, I feel like hopefully I can finish it. Otherwise, I'm gonna need to do some backup plans. But it's okay. It's okay. Thank you absolutely for the banana. Banana. Good progress. Sounds like yeah. Things are getting together. Now later on, I need to do like a bunch of video editing, so we'll see. So, but I just need to make sure that I get this thing done, and then I need to do the recordings, and then I need to edit and all that stuff, and it's gonna be blah 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 blah. You too. I mean, you're not late at all. It's like we're just on. Hello, Mike. Con. Haven't put off my diaper yet. Yeah, totally not Naruhodo. Good. Now, keep it that way. Yeah. And then like what is it called? Oh, thank you for the banana. Thank you. YouTube non-functioning. Yeah, you actually switch off loading stream right as I sat down. So thanks for waiting for. Anytime. Just gotta, I gotta wait so that you're there so I can introduce you to the banana. I love how like absolutely give the banana and then Aquadal is giving me banana pills. Like Aquadal, did you eat my banana? Will you actually eat the banana peel? I don't know. I think I would. It kind of smells nice. I feel like I wonder how it would be like to make candied banana peels, because they do it with the Buddhist fingers and the what is it called? The and then like citrus peels and stuff. They can turn that into candy. So why not banana peels? I think there's also some food made with banana peels too. Thank you, Zero, for that banana. Nice little fresh banana. Yeah. It can't be alright, I know, right? Did they eat your banana or Absolute Link's banana? That's true. Whose banana did you eat? Yeah, whose banana we actually eating? Yeah. Oh, Buddha's palm. I forgot what the fruit was called. Look at it all the night, because that's what matters. So long as you're not feeling too tired, mentally fried. Yeah, I'm gonna be pretty slow for a while until I recover. But it's all good. I really want to show you this story because it's really, really interesting. And I hope that we can, after reading, we can have, a nice little discussion afterwards. And stuff, like a little book club, Like a little read and then a little book club afterwards with, a discussion after the matter and stuff. Because I feel like it's a pretty thought-provoking kind of thing. Yeah. Thanks as you first mentioned it. Yeah. It's been brainworming. Yeah. Also, child, go suck on your mother's tits. Go suck on your mother's tits, child. Be gone. I try to have a core. Yes, it's not bad. I don't get why people throw it out. Oh, wait. Do people throw out the pineapple core? Yeah. Yeet the child. Yeah. The child, like, I don't know if you guys can see it, but the child keeps on being like, can I suck on your tits? Can I suck on your tits? It's like, damn, you need someone to match your nasty, cause you a nasty girl. It's an online horror short story. I put a link to it in my description just earlier. I know I wasn't even brave to type in tits too. Yeah, but luckily it's a short story, so it shouldn't be too long. It shouldn't be too long. Yeah, I find it's easier if I can follow along. Yeah, don't worry. I also will have it on my screen too, so you guys can also look at the screen and see. Yeah, you would actually don't do more room for me. That's true. That is true. More room for me. Yeah. Yeah, it was automatically put. Oh, okay. So top message. Oh yeah. The live chat be showing some wild shit. Is it top chat? YouTube. I know. At least YouTube did that good. Yeah, you can follow along twice. You know, you can like follow along with like maybe like on some sort of tablet with your feet, while also follow mine along with your. Wait. Hold on. I guess you don't need to use your feet. I guess you can just like stare at one screen. It's me, and then stare at your own screen, and it's that. Non-narrative audiobooks. Thank you. I'm trying to figure out like how I should read it. Classic feet brain. I mean, I approve, but weird. Why do you think we use our feet? I don't know, because, like, you know, extra limbs, you know? Extra. Read all about it. Or feed all about it. Little footsies. Yeah, we would never use our feet for you. Wow. Why not? But yeah, so let's see. I'm trying to think of whether I should like read this. I'll read it in as standard of my regular voice as possible, because there's like a lot of adults in the dialogue, so then there's like a bit more of a difference. Yeah, because I feel like on the iPad tonight. Yeah, non-food stuff costs extra. I know. How do you know my real name? Yeah. Always remember to save toe locking practices, you know? Yeah, where our voice works. Yeah, I also made it so that like there's no, I don't know, or should there be background music? I don't know. I made it like more ambience. This is gimmie. More ambient sounding for the other one. But yeah, I showed my friend, and then they were also like, "Oh my goodness, I'm obsessed with that." And then like they sent me their video history where like they watched a couple of videos on it because of how like obsessed of the story they are with it too. And I'm like, good taste, excellent taste. Are you talking about unprotected non-voice? Oh no, there's some protection on there. There's some latex on around. Yeah. Okay, cool. Then it's only ambient sounds. No BGM. So then like cause I feel like it's a bit of like emotional like it's kinda I don't know, it kinda like slowly creeps up on you kind of thing. Yeah, don't worry, I'm not going totally raw. What do you think I am? Some sort of floozy? Well, I am, but you know. But even floozies have standards. A really good smoothie, pineapple, mango, and lemonade, freeze the fruits. Ooh, yummy. You think you're barbaric? Wow, you're non-floozy or not? Okay. But like, I I guess like to give you guys like a little thing to prepare. It's pretty much like a story where what if you're not allowed to think about bad thoughts? Anytime you think about a bad thought, or even just like something simple like oh man, today's hot, or like, you know, any small complaints, it will definitely backfire and turn out horribly. And if you want to survive, then you can only think good thoughts. You can only because you can't think bad. They can read your mind. You can't complain. Otherwise, like, you know, things can hear. Just a slightest bit of hiccup can cause everything to go haywire, and you can like lose your life over it. It's very interesting. This is like really interesting cosmic horror called "It's a Good Life" by Jerome Bixby. There's also like a Twilight Zone, I think, show on it. However, like the child that's, I feel like, I don't know if it's just, but like I feel like I like how the short story is depicted it more, because the child for this one is a lot more younger, and like and I feel like there's a lot of things that kind of like adds up a bit more that makes it a bit more bone chilling. Yeah. Oh, there's a Simpson episode based on the story? Ooh, interesting. Yeah, like enforced mental hygiene. See, that one really liked it? Yeah. I feel like I love the short story more. Oh, Christmas movie thing. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, this is the short story that it is based on. Which I feel, you know, kind of hits harder. To be honest. In my opinion. In my personal opinion. Cause it's easier, cause I feel like it's easier for the Twilight Zone version to give out who's the ultimate villain, you know, to be upset by. But this one kind of has a bit more of like a complicated mix of feelings, because the child's like a lot younger, like a baby practically, and they are doing what they think is good, you know, is helpful kind of thing. But they don't understand why certain things are bad or anything at all. So there's like a thing that comes out from purity, and plus like there's like a comment that makes it even more interesting, where, you know, they most likely than not, they would never ever be able to know what they're doing is wrong, because they let me see. Let me try to read the comments of it. There's like a really good comment where it's like, ooh, it's like a child that can never understand that what he is doing is wrong, because his power makes him block out all attempts at raising him. Yeah. Wait, yeah, but this is like a good thing to keep in mind first, because I don't think it shows I don't think it outright says the age or anything yet. Okay. But yeah, let's go. And oh my goodness, let me just if you guys are in live chat right now, like child, what you doing saying, can I drink your butt juice? The fuck? Bye-bye. You know what? Maybe I should just have it be on top chat. Just so none of that is going through. Yeah. Okay, you didn't answer here. Go suck on your mom's butt juice, child. Yeah. The kid needs fiber. Yeah, it feels like it's the same person. I think it's the same person. The same child. Yeah, I'm gonna sub to top chat for a while, cause fuck that shit. So if you got some of your comments are hidden by top versus live chat, you know. Okay. I said, like, just in case. I think you're reading. Okay, let's go into the reading, shall we? Okay. You might be right. No! No, not like that! Not like that! Okay. Are you guys ready? Ikazo! It's a Good Life by Jerome Bixby. Aunt Amy was out on the front porch, rocking back and forth in the high back chair and fanning herself, when Bill Solmes ride his bicycle up the road and stop in front of the house. Perspiring under the afternoon sun, Bill lifted the box of groceries out of the big basket over the front wheel of the bike and came up the front walk. Let me move my OBS aside. Little Anthony was sitting on the lawn playing with a rat. He had caught the rat down in the basement. He had made it think it smelled cheese, the most rich smelling and crumbly delicious cheese a rat could ever thought it smelled. And it had came out of his hole. Oh my. And now Anthony had hold of it with his hands and was making it do tricks. When the rat saw Bill Solmes coming, it tried to run, but Anthony thought at it, and it turned a flip-flop on the grass and lay trembling, its eyes gleaming in small black terror. Bill Solmes hurried past Anthony and reached the front steps mumbling. He always mumbled when he came into the Fremont house, or passed by it, or even thought of it. Everybody did. They thought about silly things. Things that didn't mean very much, like 2 and 2 is 4, and twice is 8, and so on. They tried to jumble up their thoughts to keep them from skipping back and forth, so Anthony couldn't read their thoughts. The mumbling helped, because if Anthony got anything strong out of your thoughts, he might take a notion to do something about it. Like curing your wife's sick headaches, or your kid's mumps, or getting your old milk cow back on schedule, or fixing the privy. And while Anthony's mightn't actually mean any harm, he couldn't be expected to have much notion of what was the right thing to do in such cases. That was if he liked you. He might try to help you in his way. And that could be pretty horrible. If he didn't like you, well, that could be worse. Bill Solmes set the box of groceries on the porch railing and stopped his mumbling long enough to say, "Everything you want, Miss Amy." "Oh, fine, William," Amy Fremont said lightly. "My ain't it terrible hot today?" Sir Bones almost cringed. His eyes pleaded with her. He shook his head violently no, and then interrupted his mumbling again, though he obviously didn't want to. "Oh, don't say that, Miss Amy. It's fine. It's fine. It's a real good day." Amy Fremont got up from the rocking chair and came across the porch. She was a tall woman, thin, a smiling vacancy in her eyes. About a year ago, Anthony has gotten mad at her because she told him he shouldn't have turned the cat into a cat rug. And though he had always obeyed her more than anyone else, which is hardly at all, this time he snapped at her. With his mind, and that had been the end of Amy Fremont's bright eyes, and the end of Amy Fremont as everyone had known her. And that was when the word got around in Peaksville, population 46, that even the members of Anthony's own family weren't safe. After that, everyone was twice as careful. Someday, Anthony might undo what he'd done to Aunt Amy. Anthony's mom and pop hoped he would, when he was older, and maybe sorry. If it was possible, that is, because Aunt Amy had changed a lot, and besides, now Anthony wouldn't obey anyone. "Land alive, William," Aunt Amy said. "You don't have to mumble like that. Anthony wouldn't hurt you. My goodness, Anthony likes you." She raised her voice and called to Anthony, who had tired of the rat and was making it eat itself. "Don't you, dear? Don't you like Mr. Solmes?" Anthony looked across the lawn at the grocery man, a bright, wet,
purple gaze. He didn't say anything. Bill Soames tried to smile at him. After a second, Anthony returned his attention to the rat. It had already devoured its tail, or at least chewed it off. For Anthony had made it bite it faster than it could swallow. A little pink and red furry pieces lay around on the green grass. Now, the rat was having trouble reaching its hindquarters. Mumbling silently, thinking of nothing in particular as hard as he could, Bill Soames went stiff-legged down the walk, mounted his bicycle and pedaled off. "We'll see you tonight, William," Aunt Amy called after him. As Bill Soames pumped and pedals, he was wishing deep down that he could pump twice as fast to get away from Anthony all the faster, and away from Aunt Amy, who somehow just forgot how careful you had to be. And he shouldn't have thought that, because Anthony caught it. He caught the desire. Oh my god!
Some atmosphere.
God damn it, Mochi! Thank you, Mochi. Oh my god! Woo! Oh yeah. Okay, good. Wait for this. Yeah. Okay. Back to where we're at. Okay, and he shouldn't have thought that, because Anthony caught it. He caught the desire to get away from the Fremont house, as if it was something bad. And his purple gaze blinked, and he snapped a small, sulky thought after Bill Soames. Just a small one. Because he was in a good mood today. And besides, he liked Bill Soames. Or at least he didn't dislike him. At least today. Bill Soames wanted to go away. So, petulantly, Anthony helped him. Pedaling with superhuman speed, or rather, appearing to, because in reality, the vehicle was pedaling him. Bill Soames vanished down the road in a cloud of mist, his thin, terrified wail drifting back across the heat. Anthony looked at the rat. It had devoured half of its belly, and it had died from pain. He thought it into a grave deep into the cornfield. His father had once said, smiling, that he might do that with the things he killed, and went around the house, casting his odd shadows in the hot, brassy light from above. In the kitchen, Aunt Amy was unpacking the groceries. She put the mason-jarred goods on the shelf, and the meat and milk in the icebox, and the beet sugar and coarse flour in the big cans under the sink. She put the cardboard box in the corner, by the door, for Mr. Soames to pick up next time he came. It was stained and battered and torn and worn fuzzy, but it was one of the few left in Pigsville. In faded red letters, it says Campbell soup. The last can of soup, or of anything else, had been eaten long ago, except for a small communal hoard, which the villagers dip into for special occasions. But the box lingered on, like a coffin. And when it and other boxes were gone, the men would have to make some out of wood. Aunt Amy went out in the back, where Anthony's mom, Aunt Amy's sister, sat in the shade of the house, shelling peas. The peas, every time Mom ran a finger along the pod, went plop, plop, plop into the pan in her lap. "William brought the groceries," Aunt Amy said. She sat down wearily in the straight-back chair beside Mom and began fanning herself again. She wasn't really old, but ever since Anthony had snapped at her with his mind, something had been wrong with her body as well as her mind, and she was tired all the time. "Oh, good," said Mom. "Nope," went the fat peas in the pan. Today in Pigsville, everybody said, "Oh, fine," or "good," or "say, that's swell." When almost everything happened or was mentioned, even unhappy things like accidents or even death, they say "good,"
Because even if they tried to cover up how they really felt, Anthony might overhear with his mind, and then nobody knew what might happen. Like the time Mrs. Kent's husband, Sam, had come walking back from the graveyard because Anthony liked Mrs. Kent, and he heard her mourning. Hello? Tonight's television night, said Aunt Amy. I'm glad I look forward to it so much every week. I wonder what we'll see tonight. Did Brill bring the meat? Asked Mom. Yes, Aunt Amy fanned herself, looking up at the featureless brassy glare of the sky. Goodness! It's so hot. I wish Anthony could make it just a little cooler. Amy! Oh! Mom's sharp tone had penetrated where Bill Soames' agonized expression had failed. Aunt Amy put one thin hand to her mouth in an exaggerated alarm. Oh! I'm sorry, dear. Her pale blue eyes shuddered around left and right to see if Anthony was in sight. Not that it would make any difference if he was or wasn't. He didn't have to be near you to know what you were thinking. Usually, though, unless he had his attention on somebody, he would be occupied with thoughts of his own. But some things attracted his attention. You can never be sure just what. This sweater is just fine, Mom said. Hello? Oh, yes, Aunt Amy said. It's a wonderful day. I wouldn't change it for the world. Lolo? Lolo? What time is it? Mom asked. Aunt Amy was sitting where she could see through the kitchen window, the alarm clock on the shelf above the stove. 4:30, she said. Lolo? I want tonight to be something special, Mom said. Did Bill bring a good lean roast? Good and lean, dear. They butchered just yesterday, today, and sent us over the best piece. Don Hollis would be so surprised when he find out what tonight's television party is. A birthday party for him, too. Oh, I think he will. Are you sure nobody's told him? Everybody swore they wouldn't. That'll be real nice, Aunt Amy nodded, looking off the cornfield. A birthday party. Well, Mom put the pan of peas down beside her, stood up, and brushed her apron. I better get the roast on. Then we can set the table. She picked up the peas. Anthony came around the corner of the house. He didn't look at them, but he continued on through the carefully kept garden. All the gardens in Peaksville were carefully kept. Very carefully kept. And went past the rustling, useless hulk that had been the Vermont family car and went smoothly over the fence and out into the cornfield. Isn't this a lovely day? Said Mom, a little loudly as they went toward the back door. Aunt Amy fanned herself. A beautiful day, dear. Just fine. Out in the cornfield, Anthony walked between the tall, rustling rows of green stalks. He liked to smell the corn. The live corn overhead and the old dead corn underfoot. Rich Ohio earth, thick with the weeds and brown, dry rotting ears of corn, pressed between his bare toes with every step. He had made it rain last night, so everything could smell and feel nice today. Let me drink some water. The Hulk whispered the Marvel universe. I will go to work. Hello, Doogie. Everything's going good. We're just chilling, reading. Hello, Pokepuck. Hello, hello. Oh, okay. Back to reading. Oh, the premise was alright. The premise is really, really interesting. It is so interesting. He walked clear to the edge of the cornfield and over to where a grove of shadowy green trees covered cool, moist, dark ground and lots of leafy undergrowth and jumbled moss-covered rocks and a small spring that made a clear, clean pool. Here, Anthony liked to rest and watch the birds and insects and small animals that rustled and scampered and chirped about. He liked to lie in the cool ground and looked up at the moving greenness overhead. and watched the insects flit in the hazy soft beams that stood like slanting, glowing bars between the ground and treetops. Somehow, he liked the thoughts of the little creatures in this place better than the thoughts outside. And while the thoughts he picked up here weren't very strong or very clear, he could get enough of them to know that what the little creatures liked and wanted, and he spent a lot of time making the grove more like what they want it to be. The spring hasn't always been here, but one time he had found a thirst of one small furry mine and thought subterranean water to the surface in a clear cold flow, and had watched blinking as the creature drank, feeling its pleasure. Later, he made the pool when he found a small urge to swim. He made rocks and trees and hushes and caves, and sunlight here and shadows there, because he had felt in all his tiny minds around him the desire or the instinctive want for this kind of resting place, and that kind of mating place, and this kind of place to play, and that kind of home. And somehow, the creatures from all the fields and pastures around the grove had seemed to know that this was a good place, for there were always more of them coming in every time Anthony came out. There were more creatures than the last time, and more desires and needs to be tended to. Excuse me. Every time there would be some kind of creature he had never seen before, and he would find its mind and see what it wanted, and then give it to it. He liked to help them. He liked to feel their simple gratifications. Today, he rested beneath the thick elm and lifted his purple gaze to the red and black birds that had just come to the grove. It twittered on the branch over his head and hopped back and forth and thought his tiny thoughts, and Anthony made a big soft nest for it, and pretty soon it hopped in. A long, brown, slick-furred animal was drinking at the pool. Anthony found its mind next. The animal was thinking about a smaller creature that was scurrying along the ground the other side of the pool, grubbing for insects. The little creature didn't know that it was in danger. The long brown animal finished drinking and tensed his leg to leap. Anthony thought it into a grave in the cornfield. He didn't like those kind of thoughts. They reminded him of the thoughts outside the grove. A long time ago, some of the people outside had thought that way about him. One night, they hid and waited for him to come back from the grove. He had thought them all into the cornfield. Since then, the rest of the people hadn't thought that way, at least, very clearly. Now their thoughts were all mixed up and confusing, whether they thought about him or near him, so he didn't pay much attention. He liked to help them too, sometimes, but it wasn't simple or very gratifying either. They never thought happy thoughts when he did. Just a jumble, so he spent more time out here. He watched all the birds and insects and furry creatures for a while, and played with a bird, making it soar up and dip and streak madly around the tree trunks until, accidentally, when another bird caught his attention for a moment, he ran it into a rock. Petulantly, he thought the rock into a grave in the cornfield, but he couldn't do anything more with the bird. Not because it was dead, though it was, but because it had a broken wing. So he went back to the house. He didn't feel like walking back through the cornfield, so he went to the house, right down to the basement. It was nice down here. Nice and dark and damp, and sort of fragrant, because once Mom has been making preserves in the rack along the far wall, and then she stopped coming down here ever since Anthony started spending more time here, and the preserves had spoiled and leaked out and spread all over the dirt floor, and Anthony liked the smell. It doesn't smell like mold. Ew! Ew! Yeah, Aunt Amy's lobotomy. Truly. He caught another rat, making it smell cheese, and he played with it. He got into the grave right beside the long animal he killed in the grove. Aunt Amy hated rats, so he killed a lot of them because he liked Aunt Amy, most of all, and sometimes did that Aunt Amy wanted. Her mind was more like a little furry mines out in the grove. She hadn't thought anything bad at all about him for a long time. After the rat, he played with a big black spider in the corner under the stairs, making it run back and forth until his webhook and shimmered in the light from the cellar window like a reflection in the silvery water. Then he drove fruit flies into the web until the spider was frantic, trying to wind them all up. The spider liked flies, and his thoughts were stronger than theirs, so he did it. There was something bad in the way it liked flies, but it wasn't clear. Besides, Aunt Amy hated flies too. He heard footsteps overhead. Mom moving around the kitchen. He blinked his purple gaze and decided to make her hold still. But instead, he went up into the attic. Excuse me. And after looking out at the circular window at the front end of the long X-hoofed room for a while at the front lawn and the dusty road, Henderson's tip-weaving wheat field beyond, he curled into an unlikely shape and went partly to sleep. Soon, people would be coming for television, he heard Mom think. He went more to sleep. He liked television night. Aunt Amy had always liked television a lot, so one time he had thought some for her, and a few other people had been there at the time, and Aunt Amy had felt disappointed when they wanted to leave. He had done something to them for that, and now everybody came to television. He liked all the attention he got when he did. Anthony's father came home around 6:30, looking tired and dirty and bloody. He'd been over in Dunn's pasture with the other men, helping pick out the cow to be slaughtered this month and doing the job, and then butchering the meat and salting it away in the Soames ice house. Not a job he cared for, but every man had his turn. Yesterday, he had helped to sift down old McIntyre's wheat. Tomorrow, they would start thrashing by hand. Everything in Peacefield had to be done by hand. Audiobooks in this even better? Aw, hell yeah. I'm glad. I want to read like Stephen King's Jaunt next time too, because that one's also pretty interesting. The fear of like living infinity in a finite space is a pretty interesting topic too. Yeah, John's so good. Yeah, yeah. We'll do that one maybe next week. I love it. He kissed his wife on the cheek and sat down at the kitchen table. He smiled and said, Where's Anthony? Around someplace, Mom said. Yeah, darker than you think, longer than you think. Yeah, oh wait. Aunt Amy was over at the wood-burning stove, stirring the big pot of peas. Mom went back to the oven and opened it and blasted the roast. Well, it's been a good day, Dad said, by rote. Then he looked at the mixing bowl and breadboard on the table. He sniffed at the dough. He said, I could eat a loaf all by myself. I'm so hungry. No one told Dan Hollis about it being a birthday party, did they? His wife asked. I see over here. Well, I mean, like, this one's like written pretty long ago and stuff. So I don't know, like certain type of English might be slightly weird to before and now. Well, probably store a coffee recommendation too. Ooh, may I make a Google form so that if you guys wanted to have like a little like short stories that I can read that I might not get in trouble with, that would be great. Because I love reading these little short stories. We had an actual icebox in my house until I was 12 years old, and then we got our first refrigerator. Oh, really? Oh, damn. This is just for spooky horror, but you'll be reading... Yeah, I want to read horrors more often. I don't mind reading horror. I just can't play horror. So I would love to read a bunch of, like, horror short stories and stuff. Because it's just so, you know... It picks at the brain and stuff. For all the stories are less than 5 minutes. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, I need to make the Google form sometime. Remind me, because I will forget. Remind me, you guys, okay? Or maybe remind me at tomorrow's Pomodoro stream. Yeah. It'll be horror if you read your own fanfiction. It'll be a horror to me. Yeah. Got a few little shorts I want to submit. You have a mod that can screen those to make sure they aren't too sus for stream. Like what do you mean, like a video shorts or just like short stories? I'll probably have a friend help me look it through over it just in case of like there might be like any random bad eggs, but after that I'll like scan through it and see for things that I can like ones that I would want to like read immediately and stuff. Yeah. HOF stories are short and a lot of them are pretty good. Ooh. Oh, hell yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so excited. I love reading horror short stories. They're so fun. They're so fun. Okay. Oh, we're like almost halfway done. Let's see. No, his wife asked. Nope, we kept as quiet as mummies. We fixed up such a lovely surprise. What? Well, you know how much Dan liked music. Well, last week, Delma Dunn found a record in the attic. No. Yes! And we had Ethel sort of ask, you know, without really asking if he had that one. And he said no. Isn't that a wonderful surprise? Well, now it sure is. A record, imagine. That's a real nice thing to find. What record was it? Is it? Perry Como singing You Are My Sunshine. Well, I'd be darned. I really like that tune. Some raw carrots were lying on a table. Dad picked up a small one and scrubbed it on his chest and took a bite. How did Delma happen to find it? Oh, you know, just looking around for new things. Dad chewed on the carrot. Say, who was that picture we found a while back? I kinda liked it. That old clipper sailing along. The Smiths. Next week, the SFX get it, and they give the Smiths the old McIntyre's music box. And we give the SFX. And she went down the tentative order of things that would change hands among the women at church this Sunday. He nodded. Looks like we can't have the picture for a while, I guess. Look, honey, you might try to get that detective book back from the Rayleighs. I was so busy the week we had it, I never got a chance to finish all the stories. I'll try, his wife said doubtfully. But I hear the Van Hudsons have a stereoscope they found in the cellar. Her voice was just a little accusing. They had it for 2 whole months before they told anybody about it. Say, Dad said, looking interested. That'd be nice too. Lots of pictures. I suppose so. I see on Sunday I'd like to have it, but we still owe the Van Hudsons for their cannery. I don't know why that bird had it to pick our house to die. It must have been sick when we got it. Now there's just no satisfying Betty Van Heusen. She even hinted that she liked our piano for a while. Well, honey, you try for the stereoscope or just anything you can think we'll like. At least he swallowed the carrot. It had been a little young and tough. Excuse me. Anthony's whims about the weather made it so that people never knew what crops would come up or what shape they'd be in if they did. All they could do was plan a lot, and always enough of something came up any one season to live on. Just once, there had been a grain surplus, tons of it, and had been hauled to the edge of Peaksville and dumped off into nothingness. Otherwise, nobody could have breathed when it started to spoil. See, that's where it shows that
if any of you guys are thinking, why don't we just leave? Because there's nothing. There is nothing. Outside their city, there's the void. No one can escape. Yep. There's nothingness. This also brings into perspective about how there's a reason why there's a little parentheses over sky and stuff, because everything is their own form of what a real sky in a real place is like. They're trapped there? Yeah, they're trapped there. They cannot escape. Yeah, that's why it says, yeah, sun and not just sun. Yeah. Yeah, hello, what did I miss? Hello, Kazilla. So pretty much like to sum up what we read so far, right? Is that they are trapped in a small town of only 49 people. Any single bad thoughts people think, or even just like a small complaint and stuff, horrible things would happen, because it's always a small child trying to help in their own way, right? But they don't understand how it's not helpful, you know? Because their powers kind of like took away any sort of like raising that they can have. So as you can expect, a lot of deaths happen, and whenever a cornfield is mentioned, that's where the dad told the child, oh, maybe you should put all the dead bodies in the cornfield. Just wish it away in the cornfield. And there would be. Yeah. The people we are, Anthony thought them up, I know, right? Yeah, so it's like a godlike child. Yeah, so you can only think good thoughts. Only think good thoughts. Because it's a good day. A good day. Always a good day. Like, where did animals come from? They're isolated? I don't know, incest? I think like the whole area is just there. So like it included whatever animals that was like left over and stuff. He can probably also thought up like random animals too. Yeah, wished it away in the cornfield. Code 4, let the aliens have the corpse. Yeah, exactly. Interesting, he couldn't fix the bird's wing mane. He doesn't know how to reconstruct. Like I don't think he cared, you know? Like cause like I don't think he really understands the meaning of life. So like, you know, like he's been killing a whole bunch of rats and a whole bunch of animals and humans and stuff, that he doesn't understand that like it's good to take care of people and to keep them alive, kind of thing. Yeah. You know, hard to make it kind of the reading a short story. Wait a minute. But yeah. But in that instance, it would be free. Yeah. But in that instance, it was, oh, he afraid he couldn't? Oh. He did, I don't really know. And stuff. Yeah, or maybe like a mix of both. Try to bring someone back to life once. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, he would try to bring someone back to life once, and he fixed someone's migraine in some way. And they never really say what exactly happened, right? Like they listed out the problems, and it's always like they leave it up to the imagination on what Anthony had done that made people never want to do it ever again, kind of thing. Yeah, they didn't specify, but it definitely didn't end well, considering that like what comes right after is people never doing it ever again. Yeah. Like, you need to understand biology? Yeah, probably. That's true, but we can talk, we can chat, we can do a whole discussion chat after. Yeah, there's still, yeah. We still have quite a bit of it left over, and we'll do a giant discussion over it. But yeah, but that's like the general gist of what had happened before. Right now, there's like someone's birthday party is coming up, and right now they don't have that much items around from like, you know, before, before. So they have to like exchange the same items over and over again, because there's nothing new and stuff.
That's where we're at. Yeah. Okay.
You know,
That went on.
it'd be nice if... Wait, let me see. Wait, did I read... Oh, yeah. It'd be nice to have the new things around. It's nice to think that there's probably still a lot of stuff nobody found yet. In cellars, and attics, and barns, and down behind things. They help somehow. As much as anything can help. Shh!
Mom glanced nervously around.
Oh,
Dad said, smiling hastily.
it's alright. The new things are good. It's nice to be able to have something around you've never seen before. And know that something you've given somebody else is making them happy. That's a real good thing.
A good thing, his wife echoed. Pretty soon, Aunt Amy said from the stove,
there won't be any more there won't be any more new things. We'll have found everything there is to find. Goodness, that'll be too bad. Amy!
Well, her pale eyes are shallow and fixed, a sign of her recurrent vagueness.
It will be a kind of shame. No new things. Don't talk like that, Mom said, trembling. Amy, be quiet. It's good, said Dad in the loud, familiar, wanting to be overheard tone of voice. Such talk is good. It's okay, honey, don't you see? It's good for Amy to talk any way she wants. It's good for her to feel bad. Everything's good. Everything has to be good.
Anthony's mother was pale, and so was Aunt Amy. The peril of the moment had suddenly penetrated the clouds surrounding her mind. Sometimes, it was difficult to handle words so that they might not prove disasters. You just never knew. There were so many things that was wise not to say or even think, but a remonstration for anything or thinking them might be just as bad if Anthony heard and decided to do anything about it. You could just never tell what Anthony was liable to do. Everything had to be good. Had to be fine, just as it was. Even if it wasn't. Always. Because any changes might be worse. So terribly much worse.
Oh my goodness. Yes, of course, it's good, Mom said. You talk any way you want to, Amy, and it's just fine. Of course, you want to remember that some things are better than others.
Aunt Amy stirred the peas, fright in her pale eyes.
Oh yes, she said. But I don't feel like talking right now. It's good that I don't feel like talking.
Dad said tiredly, smiling.
I'm going out and wash up.
They started arriving around 8 o'clock. By that time, Mom and Aunt Amy had the big table in the dining room set, and 2 more tables off to the side. Candles are burning, and the chairs situated, and Dad had a big fire going in the fireplace. The first to arrive were SFX, John and Mary. John wore the best suit and was well scrubbed and pink-faced after his day in McIntyre's pasture. The suit was neatly pressed, but getting threadbare at bows and the cuffs. Old McIntyre was working in the loom, designing it out of school books, but so far, it was slow going. McIntyre was a capable man with wood and tools, but a loom was a big order when you couldn't get metal parts. McIntyre had always been one of the ones who, at first, wanted to try and get Anthony to make things the villager needed, like clothes and canned goods and medical supplies and gasoline. Since then, he felt that they had happened to a whole Terrence family, and he had felt that what had happened to the whole Terrence family and Joe Kinney was his fault, and he worked hard trying to make up to the rest of them. And since then, no one had tried to get Anthony to do anything. Mary SFX was a small and cheerful woman in a simple dress. she immediately set about helping Mom and Aunt Amy put the finishing touches on the dinner. The next arrivals were Smiths and the Duns, who lived right next to each other down the road, only a few yards from the nothingness. They drove up to the Smith's wagon, drawn by their old horse. Then the Rayleigh show up from across the darkened wheat field, and the evening really began. Pat Rayleigh sat down at the big upright in the front room and began to play from a popular sheet music on the rack. He played softly, as expressively as he could, and nobody sang. Anthony liked piano, playing a whole lot, but not singing. Often he'd come up from the basement, or down from the attic, or just come and sit on top of the piano, nodding his head as Pat played Lover, or Boulevard of Broken Dreams, or Night and Day. He seemed to prefer ballads, sweet-sounding songs, but the one time somebody had started to sing, Anthony had looked over from the top of the piano and done something that made everybody afraid of singing from then on. Later, they decided that the piano was what Anthony had heard first before anybody had ever tried to sing, and now anything else added to it didn't sound right and distracted him from his pleasure. So every television night, Pat would play the piano, and that was the beginning of the evening. Whenever Anthony was, the music would make him happy and put him in a good mood, and he would know that they were gathering for television and waiting for him. By 8:30, everybody had shown up, except for the 17 children and Mrs. Soames, who was off watching them in the schoolhouse at the far end of town. The children of Peaksville were never allowed near the Fremont house. Not since little Fred Smith had tried to play with Anthony on a dare. The younger children wouldn't even told about Anthony. The others had mostly forgotten about him, or were told he was a nice goblin, but they must never go near him. Dan and Ethel Hollis came late, and Dan walked in, not suspecting a thing. Pat Riley had played the piano till his hand ached. He worked really hard with them today, and now he got up and everybody gathered around to wish Dan Hollis a happy birthday.
Well, I be damned.
Dan grinned.
This is swell. I wasn't expecting this at all. Gosh, this is swell.
They gave him his presents. Mostly things they had made by hand, though some things that people possessed was as their own and now gave him as his. John Sipich gave him a watch charm, hand carved out of a piece of hickory wood.
Yeah, goblin. No, just kidding.
Dan's watch has broken a year or so ago, and there was nobody in the village who knew how to fix it. But he still carried it around because it had been his grandfather's, and it was a fine old heavy thing of old gold and silver. He attached a charm to the chain, while everybody laughed and said John had done a nice job of carving. Then Mary Sipich gave him a knitted necktie, which he put on, removing the one he'd worn. The Rayleighs gave him a little box they had made to keep things in. They didn't say what things, but Dan said he'd keep his personal jewelry in it. The Rayleighs had made it out of cigar box, carefully peeled of its paper and lined with the inside with velvet. The inside had been polished and carefully, if not expertly, carved by Pat. But his carving got compliment too. Dan Hollis received many other gifts: a pipe, a pair of shoelaces, a tie pin, a knit pair of socks, some fudge, a pair of garters made from old suspenders. He wrapped each gift, with vast pleasure and wore as many of them as he could right there. Even the garters. He lit up the pipe and said he never had a better smoke, which wasn't quite true because the pipe wasn't broken in yet. Pete Manners had had it lying around ever since he'd received it as a gift 4 years ago from an out-of-town relative who hadn't known he stopped smoking. Dan put the Tabasco in the bowl very carefully. Tabasco was precious. It was only pure luck that Pat Riley had decided to try to grow some in his backyard just before what happened to Peaksville had happened. It didn't grow very well. And then they had to cure it and shred it and all. And it was just precious stuff. Everybody in town used wooden holders old McIntyre had made to save on butts. Last of all, Thelma Dunn gave Dan Hollis the record she had found. Dan's eyes misted even before he opened the package. He knew it was a record. "Gosh," he said softly. "What one is it? I'm afraid to look." "You haven't got it, darling?" Ethel always smiled. Don't you remember? I asked about You Are My Sunshine?" "Oh, gosh," Dan said again. Carefully, he removed the wrapping and stood there, fondling the record, running his big hands over the worn grooves with their tiny, dulling, crosswise scratches. He looked around the room, eyes shining, and they all smiled back, knowing how delighted he was. "Happy birthday, darling!" Ethel said, throwing her arms around him and kissing him. He clutched the record in both hands, holding it off to one side as she pressed against him. "Hey," he laughed, pulling back his head. "Be careful, I'm holding a priceless object." He looked around again, over his wife's arm, which were still around his neck. His eyes were hungry. "Look, do you think we could play it? Lord, what I'd give to hear some new music. Just the first part, the orchestra part, before Como sings." Faces sombered. After a minute, John Sipich said, "I don't think we better, Dan. After all, we don't know just where the singer comes in. Be taking too much of a chance. Better wait until you get home." Dan Hollis reluctantly put the record on the buffet with all his other presents. "It's good," he said automatically, but disappointingly, "that I can't play it here." "Oh, yes," he said Sipich. "It's good." To compensate for Dan's disappointed tone, he repeated, "It's good." They ate dinner, the candles lighting their smiling faces, and ate it all right down to the last delicious drop of gravy. They accompanied Mom and Aunt Amy on the roast beef, and the peas and carrots and tender corn on the cob. The corn hadn't come from Fremont's cornfield, naturally. Everybody knew what was out there. The field was going to the weeds. Then they polished off the dessert. Homemade ice cream and cookies. And then they sat back in the flickering lights of the candles and chatted, waiting for television. There never was a lot of mumbling on television night. Everybody came and had a good dinner at the Fremonts, and that was nice. And afterwards, there was television, and nobody really thought much about that. It just had to be put up with. So it was a nice enough get-together, aside from your wanting to watch what you said just as carefully as you always did every place. If a dangerous thought come into your mind, you just started mumbling. Even right in the middle of a sentence. When you did that, the others just ignored you until you felt happier again and stopped. Anthony liked television night. He had done only two or three awful things on television night in the whole past year. Mom had put a bottle of brandy on the table, and they each had a tiny glass of it. Liquor was even more precious than tobacco. The villagers could make wine, but the grapes weren't right. And certainly the techniques weren't. It wasn't very good wine. There were only a few bottles of real liquor left in the village. 4 rye and 3 scotch, 3 brandy, 9 real wine, and half a bottle of Bweeh belonged to the old McIntyre, only for marriages. And when those were gone, that was it. Afterwards, everybody wished that brandy had been brought out because Dan Hollis drank more of it than he should have, and mixed it with a lot of homemade wine. Nobody thought anything about it at first, because he didn't show much outside. It was his birthday party. And a happy party. And Anthony liked these get-togethers. He shouldn't see any reason to do anything, even if he was listening. But then Hollis got high. And he did a fool thing. If they had seen it coming, they would have taken him outside and walked him around. The first thing they knew, Dan stopped laughing right in the middle of the story about how Thelma Dunn had found Perry Como record and dropped it, and it hadn't broken because she moved faster than she ever could before in her life and caught it. He was following the record again and looking longingly at the Franz gramophone over in the corner, and suddenly he stopped laughing. His face got slack. Then it got ugly, and he says, "Oh, Christ!" Immediately, the room was still. So still, they could hear the whirling movement of grandfather clock out in the hall. Pat Rayleigh had been playing the piano, softly. He stopped, his hand poised over the yellow keys. The candles on the dining room table flickered a cool breeze that blew the lace curtains over the bay window. "Keep playing, Pat," Anthony's father said softly. Pat started again. He played night and day, and his eyes were sideways on Dan Hollis, and he missed notes. Dan stood in the middle of the room, holding the record. In his other hand, he held a glass of brandy, so hard his hand shook. They were all looking at him. "Christ," he said again. He made it sound like a dirty word. Reverend Younger, who had been talking with Mom and Aunt Amy by the dining room door, said, "Christ too," but he was using it in a prayer. His hands were clasped and his eyes were closed. John Sipich moved forward. "Now, Dan, it's good for you to talk that way, but you don't want to talk too much, you know." Dan shook off his hand. Sipich put on his arm. "Can't even play my record," he said loudly. He looked down at the record, and then at their faces. "Oh my God." He threw a fistful of brandy against the wall. It splattered and ran down the wallpaper in streaks. Some of the women gasped. "Dan," Sipich said in a whisper. "Dan, cut it out." Pat Rayleigh was playing night and day louder to cover the sounds of the talk. It wouldn't do any good, though, if Anthony was listening. Dan Hollis went over to the piano and stood by Pat's shoulder, swaying a little. "Pat," he said, "don't play that. Play this." He began to sing, softly, hoarsely, miserably. "Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me." "Dan!" Ethel Hollis screamed. She tried to run across the room to him. Mary Sipich grabbed her arm and held her back. "Dan!" Ethel screamed again. "Stop!" "My God, be quiet!" hissed Mary Sipich. She pushed her toward one of the men who put his hand over her mouth and held her still. "Happy birthday, dear Danny." Dancing. "Happy birthday to me." He stopped and looked down at Pat Rayleigh. "Play it, Pat. Play it so I can sing it right. You know I can't carry a tune unless somebody plays it." Pat Rayleigh put his hand on the keys and began Lover in a slow waltz tempo, the way Anthony liked it. Pat's face was white. His hand fumbled. Dan Hollis stared over her at the dining room door, at Anthony's mother and at Anthony's father, who had joined her. "You had him," he said, tears gleamed on his cheeks as the candlelight caught him. "You had to go and have him." He closed his eyes and his tears squeezed out. He sang loudly, "You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when I am blue." Anthony came to the room. Pat stopped playing. He froze. Everybody froze. The breeze ripped the curtains. Ethel Hollis couldn't even try to scream. She had fainted. "Please don't take my sunshine away." Dan's voice faltered into silence. His eyes widened. He put both hands in front of him, the empty glass on one, a record on the other. He hiccuped and said, "No." "Bad man," Anthony said, and thought Dan Hollis into something like nothing anyone would have believed possible. And then he thought the thing into a deep, deep in the cornfield. The glass and record thumped on the rug. Neither broke. Anthony's purple gaze went around the room. Some of the people began mumbling. They all tried to smile. The sound of mumbling filled the room like a far-off approval. Out of murmuring came one or two clear voices. "Oh, it's a very good thing," said John Sipich. "A good thing," said Anthony's father, smiling. He had more practice in smiling than most of them. "A wonderful thing." "It's swell. Just swell," said Pat Rayleigh. Tears leaking from the eyes and nose, and he began to play the piano again, softly, his trembling hands feeling for night and day. Anthony climbed up on top of the piano, and Pat played for 2 hours. Afterwards, they watched television. They all went into the front room and lit a few candles, and pulled up the chairs around the set. It was a small screen set, and they couldn't all sit close enough to it to see, but it didn't matter. They didn't even turn the set on. It wouldn't have worked anyways. There'd be no electricity in Peaksville. They just sat silently, watching the twisting, riffling shapes on the screen, and listened to the sounds that came out of the speaker. None of them had any idea what it was all about. They never did. It was always the same. "It's real nice," Aunt Amy said once, her pale eyes on meaningless flickers and shadows. "But I liked it a little better when there were cities outside and we could get real..." "Why, Amy," said Mom. "It's good for you to say such a thing. Very good. But how can you mean it? Why, this television is much better than anything we ever used to get." "Yes," chimed John Sipich. "It's fine. This is the best show we've ever seen." He sat on the couch with 2 other men, holding Ethel's Hollis flat against the cushions, holding her arms and legs, putting their hands over her mouth so she wouldn't start screaming again. "It's really good," he said again. Mom looked out the front window, across the darkened road, across Henderson's darkened wheat field, to the vast, endless grey nothingness, to which this little village of Peaksville floated like a soul, a huge nothingness that is evident at night, when Anthony's brassy day had gone. It had no good to wonder where they were. No good at all. Peaksville was just someplace. Someplace away from the world. It was wherever it had been since that day 3 years ago, when Anthony had crept up from her womb and told an old Doc Bates, God rest him, had screamed and dropped him and tried to kill him. And Anthony had whined and done the thing. He had taken the village someplace. Or he had destroyed the world, left only the village. Nobody knew which. It did no good to wonder about it. Nothing at all. Any good except to live by as they must live. They must always live, if Anthony would let them. These thoughts were dangerous, she thought. She began to mumble. Others started mumbling too. They had all been thinking, evidently. The men on the couch whispered and whispered to Ethel Hollis, and then they took their hands away. She mumbled too. While Anthony sat on top of the set and made television, and they sat around and mumbled and watched the meaningless flickering shapes far into the night. Next day it snowed, and it killed off half the crops. But it was a good day. And that is, It's a Good Life by Jerome Bixby. Jerome Bixby. Whee! Yeah! At the same time, 50k did move away a long time ago. Now I'm retired in time 500k. Nobody knows anyone around them. Sad face. Aww. Well, happy October, not happy October. Happy Spooktober.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die. It's okay. Just kill me.
That was a good reading, Non. Such a good reading from the best Vtuber there is. Such a good Vtuber. So good that I would never think any bad thoughts about her. Nope, not ever. It was a good stream.
Yeah, it was a good stream, right, chat? Right? It's been a real good day. A real good stream. Yeah, so like, what would not probably think if she was near Auntie? So true, so true. It's like I might as well be in a cornfield that part. Let me like move on to this room. Yeah. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Like I saw another really interesting comment where like, have you guys noticed that like Anthony's mom and dad never really had a name? And like and the POV is definitely not, it's not because of it's like Anthony's POV or anything, right? Yeah, it was so good, Mumble. Yeah. And like so that means that it might not be a good thing to acknowledge that Anthony's mom and dad have a name of their own. So everyone always like never really referred to them as their names. The first one was scared, but then they were smoking Tabasco. I was supposed to do a bunch of numbers, stop during this, and get to. But I like what I heard. Yeah, it's very like what is it? I don't think it's like particularly scary, but it's kind of like I don't know. It feels like a bit of existential dread, or I don't really know how to really say it. It's like it just became really sad. And the director, yeah. I like the inclusion of he went into the room, he arrived at the party, yeah, and played teleport, yeah.
It was interesting to hear you say my name over and over again. I suppose I have to start thinking only good thoughts from now on. Anyways, thanks for the reading, non_non-pappy love.
Thank you, Orchestra fanboy. Yeah, only think good thoughts. Good thoughts.
Yeah, horror's a wide category, yeah. Yeah, I know, it'd be so tiring to live like that. It's like it feels like you kind of got checkmated. You can't leave. You can't do anything. I mean, like the main way to leave is just to die, you know? Yeah, Anthony. Oh, you were the chat. Just kidding. Yeah, I would not live long. I love to complain. It's like when you think about JoJo's stand power too much, it turns to a terrifying body horror. Yeah. Yeah. This short story was included in the compilation Science Fiction Hall of Fame. While I consider one of the great sci-fi compilation short story compilation ever made. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Revised the sequel. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did like a sequel and stuff. I think like I kind of like that. The baby is like 3 years old, rather than like a small child, because a small child can be easily evil, but this is just like a 3-year-old, you know, which I find like pretty interesting. Yeah, the description. Yeah, 3 years ago, Anthony crept from the womb. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute for a final joke. Why, you bitch? Yeah. But yeah, so like he just kind of walked out on his own. I guess so. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's like it makes you wonder. What did Anthony look like? For the doctor to want to kill him so fast. And apparently in like a video, let's see, because I watched a video on YouTube by I forgot who. Let's see, because I found out about the story from Curmudgeon and stuff. And he mentioned that like a long time ago, purple is considered something that's like otherworldly or odd. Which is why, like, having purple eyes and stuff kind of this like shows how not of the norm the Anthony is and stuff too. And it's kind of interesting how they never really describe how Anthony looked either. Yeah, in the 50s, I know, pretty crazy, right? And he grew fast, yeah. Yeah, it's weird how he has purple eyes, yeah. Cause according to Digimon, purple is the color of evil. It's a good family story. I wish I had heard that today. My neighbors hate me because I went on my way to introduce myself to them. Ah, oh damn. The rats in old horror series about giant rats. Maybe it feels short. No scenes though. Loved in high school. Super pulpy. Oh, if you guys have like the links and stuff, I'll try and set up a turn-in thingy in case you guys ever want to, and I'll put it in my descriptions when if you guys want to like submit any sort of like horror short stories and stuff. Yeah, that's the only real hard description we got about him. Yeah, that's the only real hard. Yeah, his purple gaze. So we technically don't know how he really looks like for the doctor to want to kill Anthony off the bat. Yeah. Purple, yeah. Better be careful around me. Low Horror Story also had evil color purplish. Oh, most human don't have purple eyes. Not that a VTuber would know. I know, right? Yeah, I can't recognize it, you know, because they're not. You know, my eyes are also partly purple. Yeah. Yeah, especially dance transforming scene. Yeah, that's why like I don't really like the Twilight Zone transforming scene, cause like they had the shadow of it be like a Jack in the Box. Which I don't really like, because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like watching things put in too much, it kind of solidified the ideas way too much, and I think that takes away the fear. I think like the short story is better in a way where like, because they don't tell you, you know, you like your mind can be left to wonder what kind of like super horrid thing had happened, you know, because it never described anything. Yeah, I wonder what people who read back if it thought about it. I know, right? Well, I mean, they made like a Twilight Zone and stuff about it, so probably really good. Are there any submission for the guidelines? Do we need to be our own writings or consider copy pasta or SCP? It doesn't have to be anyone's writings. I would prefer it being like popular short horror stories and stuff. That you might have found and stuff. I think SCP logs and like Shiki already got that covered and stuff, but I'm also down for creepypastas. Like popular horror short stories, or maybe like a short story that you read before that you want more people to know about. Yeah, cosmic horror works on being unknown. Yeah, I think like the show kind of takes away the cosmic horror aspect of it, because it kind of like it makes the unknown a bit more known, which I don't really like. Yeah, now purple is a color, mysticism, outer world, and evil, not his eyes. Am I wrong? I like the inclusion of Demi fearing Anthony when he was trying to be helpful, since Anthony may not know how to help them correctly. Yeah, sort of like this trickster god thing going. Like guy who fell off the cliff and broke both his legs. The trickster come by and fixes that by removing all the bones in his leg. Problem solved. Exactly. Yeah, starting in the 50s, I had an extra sense of horror, at least to me. True. Thinking back to the bit, he couldn't do anything more with the bird. Not because it was dead, though it was, but because it had a broken wing. That fascinates me as to what are his limits. Yeah, it's like he just got bored. It's just like he just treats life like a toy. Which, you know, as a 3-year-old, you kind of can understand, because it's not like they have that much of a sense. Yeah. Classic sci-fi store, my specialty. So where do we submit? I still need to make it. I'll make it like tomorrow during the Pomodoro stream and stuff. If aliens from other planets was normal, then the interspecies relationship, purple eyes, would not be that outrageous. We can only hope. I know, we can only hope. I mean, there's people who actually had purple eyes before, but it's very, very rare. Just gimme. Yeah, what about comics really short one-shots too? It depends. Cause it depends on what the comics are. Plus, like, with art being involved and stuff, I don't know, I will get into, like, copyright issues and stuff. Yeah. Cause, like, cause it also, like, if it's, like, stuff that are more recent, especially if it's like something that's common, that's like by a more recent creator or small creator, then I would need you guys to tell me who they are, because I would need to get permission to do a stream of it and stuff. Yeah, because I need to, like, this one seemed pretty fun and stuff, because a lot of these are like small excerpts, small, like, short stories from really long ago. So I don't think I have to worry too much about it. And plus, like, other YouTubers have done it before, so that helps. Yeah. Life is basically just a toy with absolute power, yeah. I wonder if Anthony was love as he was growing up instead of fear. Maybe things would be different. Yeah, but he never got a chance to, it seems like. Like, right out of the womb, he just, like, banished everyone to a whole different dimension. Yeah, it's like he's neither good or bad, but force of nature, yeah. Seems like the way he is because of being fear literal day one. That cycle in the making right there, yeah. So, like, r/no sleep stuff, yeah, I'm down for r/no sleep stuff as well. Those would be fun. There's also a Halloween episode of Johnny and Bravo that parodies the story where Johnny is hired to babysit this kid. Oh, really? I didn't remember that. Why does this BGM give me Harry Potter? I know, right? It gives me Harry Potter vibes, but it was the closest thing I can get to a calm sounding Halloweeny magic night. Remember the US public domain being 75 years or something? Okay. Then it might be okay. As long as not the one that's like jump scares. If it's the Korean one that like had that jump scare built into the comic, yeah, fuck that shit. I ain't reading that. I have trust issues with that. So whenever we submit, we have to submit the origins of it? Yeah. Yeah, definitely give me the origins of it. If it's like, if you guys are giving it from Reddit and stuff, can you make sure that you guys also link to me the original post, so that at least in the description I can relay it to the original post and stuff. Since like since it might be in ill faith if I don't do it. I don't have jump scares just yet. No! None of theirs definitely jump scares. Those fuckers jumping in, those are definitely jump scares. Yeah, Johnny did a cornfield and Johnny just keep running into the house. You said, oh, wait, I may have to remember that. On your Discord, I don't have a Discord. I don't have a Discord. Like I said, like you guys can start submitting it tomorrow. Once I have things like prepared and stuff. In my Pomodoro stream. Cause I still need to make sure that I make the form and everything. Yeah. There's a bunny lady on the screen. I don't care about Darkwood, but I just like poking you about it. Okay, good. Don't care about Darkwood. Good. Because I'm not playing it ever again. Yeah. You remember this stuff? They're really not zero cool Mickey Mouse cartoons or public domain. Oh, so it's like public domain. Although it was nice love reading, like especially little horror stories, yeah. But I like Darkwood. It's okay. There's other people who probably streamed it. Nucky streamed it before. Oh. But yeah. I'll try and like get a Google form and stuff set up, so that there's always a constant thing that people can submit their stuff in. Yeah, but they're brave enough to actually play it. Yeah. And that's good. That's a good thing. That's a good thing that they can.
Yeah, it's a tutorial for assistant. I already turned that game. I ain't playing it ever again. And now when you reveal your games, the cards you're holding, never. Never. I gotta make sure I keep all my secrets intact. Yeah. If you were a tarot card, which one would you be? I feel like character-wise, I'm the Fool. But my personal favorite is the Star card. I love the Star card. Yeah. And the massive novelization. No! No! Maybe I'll do like a general form. Yeah, I'll do like I'll do a general form for like, you know, random, for like, it's just like just a pile of everything. Horror stories, mini scripts for shorts or whatever, certain ASMR videos that you guys might like, ASMR scripts that you guys might want me to make a short video on, things of that nature. You guys can like just dump it in there. Yeah, but there were stars. I mean, mumbles, yeah. Yeah. 2 + 2 = 4. 4 + 4 = 8. Are you pleased? But you just have crappy life. That's true. That is true. No alien isolation. No. Yeah, here that's on this episode in story. Yeah, I think I definitely love the story more. Kinda like Horry Story and whatnot. I love more like solitaire and deck building games. Not like deck building in the sense of like you buy cards and stuff, but like you build the deck within the game. I love like Balatro. I love the roguelike card games, things of that nature and stuff. I'm not really too into super popular like games like Hearthstone and Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff, because it's so much to keep track of. And yeah, deck building games are fun. Yeah, there's this one game where it's a horror-based card game. Oh dear, like I'm not really good at playing the game. I'm not really good at like playing horror games. That's why I'm down with reading it, but I'm not down with playing any horror game. Some of it. I think I did Tarot Quiz long ago, but I got Empress Plus the World. Ooh, that's pretty good. Yeah. Is that type of content? Or is there more entertainers enjoy presenting the content? It's like there's ASMR scripts and stuff. So it's mostly if you guys find any scripts and stuff, then I'll make an ASMR video of it, kind of thing. Yeah. Is it just a horror vibe? Oh, if it's a horror vibe, then I might be down. Yeah, but right now I'm broke as shit. I'm gonna be recovering financially for a while, so I'm probably gonna be ultra cheap and stuff for quite a bit. There are a couple of deck builders that are very horror-centric for Ring of Pain Cthulhu Simulator. Yeah. But yeah, I'll probably start playing more like deck builders and card games and stuff again once I'm done with my current work. Yeah, I have to lay down to relax and hit too damn hard. True. It can be like sleepy, scary storytelling streams. Yeah, then for another time, yeah, yeah, just pretty much anything. I'm down to try out all sorts of content. I feel like that'd be really fun to do. Yeah, I can't wait for all my work to be done so that I can like actually dive more into all the streams that I wanted to do and get back to it. Yeah, okay, focus on your current project thing. It is
Suffering. All the king's horse and all the king's men couldn't put Non's wallet back together again. That's true. That's so true. I'm in tears. I'm crying. Oy. Yeah. Oh yeah, Darkest Dungeon. Oh yeah, that one I'm also interested in. But I haven't bought the game yet, so I'm probably gonna like replay some of the games that I have in my library for a while. It's gonna be until all things that I have is paid off, kind of thing. You got this, non? Thank you. Yeah, and it's okay with when it comes to new games too, cause I can always try to apply for free game codes and stuff for certain games.
It's dirty. It's so dirty, so vulgar, so wrong.
No, Brooke, that's a good thing. A very good thing. It could be better if you had a little more.
Thank you, absolutely. Yeah, it's a good thing. It's a very good thing. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, it would be a little bit better if I could have more, but you know, just as is, it's already really good. Really good. 2 plus 2 equals 4. 8 times 8 equals. Oh, freak. Just kidding. Oh, Inscription. Yeah, I already played Inscription. I love Inscription. I played that a long time ago. And it was like, I think when it was like first out. Inscription is like one of my all-time favorite, I think. Yeah. It's so good. Yeah, 6 times 9 equals nice. Yeah, Bringing Brook is good. Everything is good. Yeah. So it's more like the presenter I choose to present it. That's what I thought ASMR is just a way of doing things. Yeah. Yeah, there's just like some scripts that that focuses more on like ASMR. Like I think there, if you go into like r/ASMR script heaven or something like that, there'd be like a bunch of posts on different scenarios and stuff for ASMR. So that can be like made into like an ASMR video. You're not sure we can consider a horror though? Oh, that one. I have heard it. I haven't played it because like a lot of people were playing it and stuff. And then like I had it in my wish list, but then the hype for it kind of went away. By the time that like I was considering buying it. Yeah, LG Horror Cthulhu stuff. Yeah. Well, video games basically a card game with cool spooky settings. Yeah. But yeah, so I don't know. But maybe I'll put that into Spoopsember for Dredge and stuff. Cause I also still need to get the game Yellow game for December. Cause I'm pretty strapped tight for right now. Yeah, it's Spoopsember. Yeah, so most of the horror games and stuff, I'll move until December because I'm so busy for this month and next month. But yeah, need to go to bed. Spooksember. But yeah, but that seemed really, really interesting. I love like indie games like that. It's always so interesting. So does Spoopsember appropriate props? Ooh. White pumpkins in the store? Oh. That's what, like real life store. I mean, it's like what making the novelty is done, yeah. Yeah, like when it comes to games, a lot of it just kind of comes and goes really, really fast in terms of fan. In December, I think that's the works. Yeah, I love spooky December. Bredge or bed? The dredge. What about you, horror? So a few calculus books I can send it. Oh man, if only I still have my textbooks. Wait, do I? Well, no, I did. I forgot if I have. No, I mostly have art textbooks now, or at least like that I willingly bought.
Oh man, if only like I have actual that'd be so funny though. That'd be such a funny concept. It's like the horror. It's like the horror of math. reading math textbooks while assigning problems to you guys. The biggest fear of all, or it's time to read more taxes. Everything about it's 100% like you. Oh, really? I'm not really into cyberpunk, honestly. I'm not like super big into cyberpunk. And Cyberpunk 2077, and then I don't know. I don't really. I like more indie-looking games more. And stuff. Yeah, ASMR calculus, yeah. Algebra can never move on. Find X and is an X that. Ever thought of moving on algebra? I know. Move on algebra. And also fucking geometry. What do you mean? Define, like what was it? Define the triangle. Just look at it. Look at it. Identify the triangle? Just look at it. There's the triangle. What do you mean by identifying it? It's right there. I need no more flashback. Yeah, define it. Look at the dictionary. I'm doing ancient nonsense. Thank you. I don't have to solve for X. I already solved you what I already told you what X was. Yeah, it's a fucking alphabet. It's a letter. Yeah, that's true. I can't be horny. Horny. Where's the horny for? Should I read the calculus textbook, but in like a sexy manner? Be like, ooh, and then you find infinity.
Oh my God.
Is that how? I'm gonna die. It's okay. Just kill me.
It was Alrino, not the cornfield anything but that corn, but actually good work, non.
Corn. Yeah, but it was not the cornfield, everything but that. But actually good work. I thank you, Hyper Epsilon. Corn. Yeah, making sense to be sent to the cornfield. Yeah, be gone to the cornfield. Hey, your break characters start to scream. Don't worry. Some of it will be videos. This one in particular, I didn't really turn off the jumpscare alerts. They're useful and teach you valuable life lessons. And only life lesson I learned is not to go to school. True. Yeah, I'm not owned. Corn. Now you read math tables like that, I might start paying attention. What was it? What was that one like PEMDAS but sexual? Wait, what was it? It was like, wait, hold on. It was like, why don't we what is it? Subtract the clothes. Add me to the equation. Divide the legs. And then we multiply. Is it? That was like that, right? Something like that. Yeah, that's like the sexual PEMDAS. Yeah, that was the Batman book? No, it was Badman. Candles on the other hand have been very easy, which tells me the teacher is not teaching us harder enough. Really? I had a hard time with calculus, but I don't know. I think because like the teacher I had was like, kind of thing. Spot on. Oh yeah, so add the bed, subtract the clothes. Yeah. Hello, Dottie. Yeah, it's been a long while. I hope you've been doing well. Yeah. I mostly remember like, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. There's also a biology version of the pickup line. Will you let me be a hello case molecule and unzip your jeans? Oh yeah. Oh man, what was it? There's also like are you in my class? Cause I think we got chemistry together. We actually use that as a short. Let me see.
Here, I'll also, you know, I like, man, once I have more time again, I'm gonna do a whole bunch of short. Wait, let me see. And then, are you in my class? Because I believe we got chemistry together. Yeah, time to farm. Always farming. And you try to hit me and let silicone. No, I don't know for discoveries. My brain struggle to understand, but I won't give up. Yeah, I'm farming the cornfield. Yeah. Here's a level of physics. I'm horny for particle physics. Super colliders give me a hadron. Man, I don't think that one's like common enough in terms of. Well, I don't know, man. I guess we'll get like the physicists to come in. Just drunk. But yeah. Oh. Here, let me see. Well, let's see. Description. Submit. And you might want me to cover in a video, stream, etc. When the Large Hadron Collider, at least the jokes make it sound like it's fun for dyslexia. I feel it. I was like looking at it. It looks like a heart. I keep on trying to read it as a heart on. Instead of a hadron. Let's see. Here, I'll make the form right now then. Probably pulling the multiverse theory, right? Nicest angel, but incest angel the other day. Yeah. Can't blame you, man. Nicest and incest really are really close to each other. You don't start missing up random people. Goddamn minute. all the little pickup lines. Let's see. Let me make sure to focus on pickup lines, ASMR, scripts, short acting scripts, horror short stories, or just popular, trendy. No, I'll just keep it to that. Yeah. And horror short stories. Preferably from Reddit or popular old published short stories. Okay. There we go. There we go. And I get respect about each other, but to the person regardless of what you're playing. Wait, what? People will probably have a lot of these Korean jokes and puns. Yeah. The real horror was the pickup lines we heard along the way. True. Hello, 안녕하세요. It's not intimate, is it? Shitty hashtag shitty, but it's true. True. Yeah, I'll probably finish making the form after the stream and stuff. Yeah, take it anytime. Yeah. But yeah, but it's pretty interesting, right? Nice little added brain worms now you guys can like go off and look at the Zone version of it, and like the what's it called, and like any other renditions of it and stuff. Yeah, it was an interesting story. Yeah, and like what's it called? And then like tell me if you guys like listen to the story more than like the other stuff. I feel like the what was it, Curmudgeon guy, he does it really, really well in terms of like how to describe the short story, and like his and his like input and thoughts into it and stuff, and how he summarizes it I find it very fascinating. Yeah, full absolute sci-fi bangers. Cool. Hell yeah. Yeah, maybe next time we'll read The Jaunt, like by Stephen King and stuff. So I saw how some of you guys already really love Jaunt. So maybe like people who don't know about it, we can all be up to snuff on it all. Yeah. Okay, let me see. Like Crow, let me see if I can like get a link to here. I'll get a link to like their channel, because that's like my current obsession. Let me see. Here it is. That's also how I found out about the Jaunt and stuff too, in their readings of like the Infinite Dream thing from Junji Ito. Like the one where it's like every single time he sleeps, more and more time passes in his dreams, but time passes by normally IRL. Yeah, and I think like he described it really, really well with it being what was it? With it being like the horror of infinity in a finite space. You know? Like, what happens if you're living through infinity, but within the time of a certain lifespan? Yeah, Junji Ito, yeah. Freaking love Junji Ito. I don't know if I can, like, read it on stream and stuff. Maybe we'll do some of that, as membership and stuff. Because I think I can only do... I don't think I will be able to. Yeah, I love his stories. Yeah, counting from somewhere viewing. Then this blue. Oh, really? Yeah. Guess you enjoy watching all the talks about the show just as much as the show itself. I mean, I guess so. I don't know. I just enjoy what I enjoy. Like this one is just like neither really here or there. It's just that like I like the short story interpretation rather than the show for this particular thing. But it might not be the same for what I think of on other things. In general. YouTube still hates me? SeaWorld in a grain of sand, having a wildfire to hold infinity in the palm of your hand, the eternity in an hour, yeah. Take one of your original pick of are your eyes mirrors? Because I want to be the only one reflected in the... Okay, I'm down, I'll take it. Let me see. Be like, ooh, where's my tab? There it is. I'll take you, Mochi. I'll steal it. Good groups, yeah, I love those. Yeah, so that's the purpose. Yeah, I love like stories that just gives you the creeps kind of thing. I still like, hopefully once I get my work done and stuff, for membership, excuse me, we can like read through Lock and Key as well. Cause then like, cause I really want to re-review the story and stuff with everyone. And then like, and I'll make a stream on like summarizing it. Yeah, Lock and Key, it's a comic book series. Yeah, Yay! Congratulations on being so pregantes! Can I turn this in? Have you give me head pads? I want 7 at least. Okay, here you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, what? Oh, I give you extras. There you go. Yeah, there. You're welcome. You're true. Yeah, you get a little bonus. To give out a recommendation? Yeah, anytime. Yeah, Lock and Key is like a like kind of like a gory comic. Like I guess it would be in the era of like horror as well too. Yeah, now we have concussion. Yeah, exactly. You guys have 7 concussions and brain damage. Where it's like it's about this family who lost their dad due to like a murder, and then they found out that the dad owns the certain mansions. Then they move into the mansion, only for like there to be like these keys around. They are so it's the Luck family, and they found these keys in these mansion that gives that like a whole certain amount of power in each one of them. Then there's like another certain entity that is trying to get the power of the keys for themselves, kind of thing. And like well, I don't know. I can like really say too much else regarding it in case it might be spoilers. But yeah. Cut to air. I'm just remembering Batman. But yeah, it's a pretty cool setup. There's a Netflix series about it, but it's very different than the comic, I feel. So, well, but then again, I only watched like some episodes of it. I didn't watch all of it. But already in the beginning, how they set up everything and stuff, it does feel pretty different compared to the comic. Yeah. Like, I don't know if it's like, bad or anything, but it is like, I consider those two as different things. And I feel like that one's more of like, it's inspired by Lock and Key. But not cool, but not quite. But yeah, it's very interesting. I feel like it's very interesting. Yeah. But I like it. I wanna like read everything so then like and experience it over again. And then maybe we'll make like I'll make like a summary stream on it all. Yeah, Lock and Key. Yeah, exactly. Lock and Key with the E at the end. Yeah. Yeah, Spiral. Oh yeah, Uzumaki. Me and my friend are probably going to after we're finished watching Dead did it. Oh, is it? We're currently watching Dead Demons Destruction. Hello, Aaron Kelly. Hello. Yeah, so we're slowly just watching that. Yeah, what do we do is it's kind of like we only get a chance to like watch like 2 or 3 episodes per week, and sometimes have to reschedule. So we're going through it pretty slowly. It's very at our own pace because we're both busy adults. But yeah, we're watching that currently. I think we're getting close to finishing, and then after that we're talking about watching Uzumaki. And it's Catman for a second. And how it always goes true. Is that a bad thing? Stop buying comics 15 years ago because of how much they've changed down by manga as a result? Sad face? Is it a bad thing? I don't really think it's bad. I still love owning comics that I like and stuff. Yeah, so it's the cosmic horror that made you cry. I linked it in the comments below. We finished reading it and stuff. But I think like how they did the build up to the end is where things get, you know, it feels very, very sad. But if you guys don't feel like reading it and stuff, there's still this one, or also the guy who talked about it too did a really great summary of the short story. So yeah, I feel like if I were to like summarize it all, it wouldn't be as impactful. Yeah. So we go just in a real slump. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, it's like a slow feeling of hopelessness and dread. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's like it's a story that like brings out hopelessness and dread. It really kind of like, you know, puts you in perspective. Listening to you even without any context. Aw, thank you. Yeah, never stop. Oh, I only think good thoughts, you guys. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, but I still love the short story more than like the show. I think like it's nice having the horror of you don't really there's so many details that you don't know about, so you just make it up in your mind, you know? Yeah. Hello, Puppy. Hello. Welcome. Yeah. So I like it. I like it a lot. I can't wait to read even more little short stories and stuff. I read the original Lovecraft stories. No. I mostly hear about it from my friends though. Yeah. But yeah. So let's do. Let's do super chat readings and stuff. We'll do stream elements first and then super chats. Oh, we actually finished it pretty. It's a pretty decent length stream today. Within like 2-ish hours, I feel. That's pretty good. Yeah, it was written by the Yasumi Pun guy. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Man, Oyasumi Pun is like depression. If you ever wonder what depression feels like, read Oyasumi Pun. Yeah, we made pretty good time, yeah. And sometime, yeah. There's like submit like different entries in the Google form. I'll probably work on making the Google form and stuff tomorrow. But yeah. And thank you. Yeah, I cannot finish reading Oyasumi Pun. It is really good though, but I can't. It's like when reading it, I was like, why am I reading this? I'm already depressed. Why do I need to read to get even more depressed? Yeah, was pretty talked about a few years back. Definitely a heavy read. Yeah, it's like man, if you want to ruin your day, you can read Oyasumi Pun. It's just so slow. It's slowly like attached to you, like ink or something, like muck, and just kind of like takes over. So in a good or a bad way, in a good way, it's like it creeps up to you and attaches to you like sludge, and really pulls you down into depression. And then the already yeah, it's like wading through a mud in a swamp. Yeah, and it's not because they did it accidentally. That's like their purpose. Yeah, me too. I gave up. I had to like just go through YouTube summaries of Pun. Like if you want to like have the full feeling, you need to like read it, you know. But if you at any point can't handle it, just watch the YouTube summaries of it, because understandable. Yeah, what makes Pun good is it's a normal failure every day, which is just close to home. Yeah. Rachel also proud, independent girly, very cute, funny. Thank you. Yeah, it is very interesting though. It's like yeah, but I cannot. I feel like if I'm reading it, I'll like throw up from depression or something. Okay. That bad it. Like, yeah, come on. It's also because I also have depression, you know? So it's like, it just adds on. The depression just multiplies. But yeah, but if you guys ever want to feel what depression feels, I think reading it would be a pretty good, a pretty good way to tap into the minds of being depressed. Okay. Yeah, it's sad. It feels so real. It's like, it's sad. The depression feels so real. It feels so... Ooh, so raw. Let's see. Yeah, Mochi Kitsune! Gotta add some atmosphere. Thank you, Mochi. Mwah! Now, Logan. That was such a good reading, Nan. Such a good reading. From the best VTuber there is. Such a good VTuber. So good that I would never think any bad thoughts about her. Nope, never. It was a good stream. Mumble mumble. Thank you, Logan. Mwah! And after the link, you're broke? That's a good thing. A very good thing. It would be better if you had a little more. You mean it's okay to be broke, right? It's okay to be as is. Thank you after the link. That's so good of you. That's so wonderful. Mwah! Thank you. Yeah, we're all good here. Yeah, help along. And it was no, not the cornfield, anything but that corn. But actually, good work, Nan. Thank you, Epsilon. Man, that's pretty good. Wow, that's swell. Oh man, Hyper Epsilon went to the cornfield. That's swell. What a good day. Everything's so good. Thank you, Hyper Epsilon, for being so good. Mwah! Okay, it's good. Everything's good. Yeah. If he got depression, he's got a good girl. Yeah, no. I mean, what a good thing. Yeah, actually, Grisha is thinking about basing. Thank you. Okay, let me see. Let's go into YouTube. Okay. I gotta like change background music. It's just too Harry Potter-y. Okay, absolutely. Thank you for the banana. Mwah! Aquada, thank you for eating Absolute Link's banana. If you know what I mean. Just kidding. Thank you, Aquada. Mwah! Zero, thank you for giving me a banana that Aquada ate. Mwah! Wait, did someone read? Oh, wait, hold on. Let me take a look. Don, you're so happy today. Yeah, we're having such a good day. It's such a good day. Oh, she just here. Love you, Sawa. Have you read It's a Good Day by what is his name? Joe Bixby. Zero, eat the banana. It's so interesting. Jerome Bixby. Oh yeah, Jerome. I did open a link in your description. Yeah, I read it now. Yeah, and if you don't feel like reading it, I feel like the YouTuber does a really good job with like explaining and reading it.
Masked Gambler
and stuff too.
The most cultured gambler.
Thank you, Karancito. Thank you. Okay, here. Yeah, I recommend this one too. Cause he talks about it and stuff. But it's not horror in a way where we're like, yeah, Jumpscare. It's a horror in a way where it's like you just feel so hopeless and dread. And it's so interesting. So the one Simpson Treehouse horror based on Twilight Zone that was based on the story, you know it really quick. Oh, is that why I watch a lot of Simpsons? But But yeah, I like the short story more than Twilight Zone though. I think it's more fun to have an unknown. Because yeah. Oh, you did it already? Ah, okay, yeah. I feel like the short story is better though, because like they changed the age, like the age for Twilight Zone is like aged up, but in the short story it's like a 3-year-old baby. Yeah, what would I'll have to make Bart happy? Oh, yeah, probably that one. Yeah. Yeah, and then what is it? The short story, I feel, I like it because it's kind of sad. I think it feels a lot more sad. Twilight Zone feels more angry. Yeah, to the cornfield! To the cornfield! It's better not to know, yeah. Because, in the short story, there's a lot undefined. They never explain or show what had happened to the people who got fucked over, And then, or even what Anthony truly looked like. They don't have a cute little actor playing as, a little boy or whatever, Because, there's hints that Anthony might not even look human. Little bits here and there that, that gives off that kind of stuff. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And he's much younger, so it's not like as if it's a shitty child, a shitty toddler being a shitty kid. It's practically like a baby who don't know the ways of the world, trying their way of helping, but they don't know what help is, and their power prevents them from learning the bad and good. Yeah. The kid actor came back as an adult. Yeah, they made make a follow-up, yeah. But I feel like it has a different kind of feeling. The Twilight Zone has a different feeling than the short story. Yeah, Trickster got coded, yeah. Thank you, Zero, for the weights. For the heavy lifting. Is that what happens when you eat bananas? Eat the nanners? Yeah, here, let me get back to... Oh. Bring the supas. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Zero, for giving a new banana. Mwah! And Orchestra fanboy. It was interesting to hear you say my name over and over again. I suppose I had to start thinking only good thoughts from now on. Anyways, thanks for the reading, Anon. Thank you, Orchestra fanboy. There's only good thoughts. It's so good. Thank you for giving me monies. That's such a good thing, a very good thing. I love it. Thank you, Orchestra fanboy. Mwah! And Annie Alman, congratulations on your 7-month pregantes. Can turn this in. You are such a swell fellow. So swell. So swell. You're so swell. Can't do the bad things. Only good thoughts. Good thoughts. Can I turn this in so you give me head pass? I want 7 at least. Here's your others. Here's your 7 again, Andy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thank you, Andy. Thank you. What a good thing. Such a good thing. Mwah! And Zero, thank you for giving me banana and eating the banana. I just imagine you passing a banana and then snatching it back and just eating the whole banana. Thank you, Zero. Mwah! Then Zero, thank you, Zero, for the weights, for lifting weights after eating banana. What a good thing. What such a good thing. I'm glad that it's providing you a source of nutrition, and stuff. What a good thing. What a good thing. Okay. And then, oh man, Zero! What a good thing! What a good thing! Thank you, Zero, for a very very clean, very good, very wholesome, very happy. Blue Supa, thank you. Mwah, what a good thing. What a very, very good thing. Oh, yeah, what a swell good thing indeed.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, sure, the kid would make a funny rabbit go away, right? Oh no, I always think some bad thoughts. I'll be gone like so fast.
Yeah, very good, very, very good. Oh man, wouldn't it be kind of fun to have a stream where we only think good thoughts? Like, you guys can only say positive things. Anytime someone say any amount of negativity, I will have to time them out and stuff. Do I have to be timed out into the cornfield? Yeah, that'd be a good shit. Very good idea, Anon. Yeah. Once I start thinking only good thoughts, yeah, it'll be good practice. Yeah. You get sent to a cornfield, yeah. And oh my goodness, each time when I time out someone, you guys gotta like spam the corn emoji. And I'm like, might as well be me. It also says to the carrot field. Oh wait, no, only a carrot field. Yeah, to the carrot field. Positive, non toward us. It's gonna be both ways. We all have to be positive. We all have to be positive. We all have to only think good thoughts. There's only good things. Good things. Yeah, to the carrot patch. Yeah. Yeah, this way is going. Ooh, yeah, good. Good. Don't forget to throw away the old coffee coin like only good, nothing but good. Yeah, nothing but good. Yeah, but carry works for her. Nah, it's the greatest dream ever. Ooh, woo, yeah. What about culture thoughts? Oh, what we should like what if we have like a topics generator, right? A topics generator. And then like we slowly add in more and more restrictions as the stream goes on. You know? Like first like only positive things. And then only wholesome things, nothing degenerate. You know? No innuendos, nothing. And then we go even further. Don't mention something. You know? Or like don't do like talk about the topic but not mention the topic's name. Kind of thing. No use of the letter E. Yeah, that sounds interesting. Yeah, imagine we can't think of anything lewd impossible. And I spend more time streaming the cornfield. So that's something with Anthony looming over. Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness, and I have this little bunny rabbit on the corner watching. Yeah, sounds tough but interesting. Yeah, Baba DJ, I mean sure. Yeah, exactly. Otherwise, we gotta put you in the carrot field. I'm gonna write down the idea. Let's see. A stream where we only talk good things. Topic generator. And slowly restrains the more we go. Time out anyone who breaks the rules into the carrot field. Yeah, please don't send it to the carrot field. Oh, I will if you guys think bad thoughts. Carrot field isn't But that means that you guys will also die. You guys will die in the carrot field. But if the people raid while we were in the middle of it, then that's a good thing. A very good thing. How lovely that these raiders came in. Yeah. If you heard us say only good things, yeah. We only say good things. Think about only good thoughts. Any slight things that deviates from it will go into the carrot field. Yeah, splendid. Delightful even. You add to the confusion, yeah. It's good I don't know there are rules or to be timed out immediately, yeah. Yeah. It'd be really funny. Really, like, we need to act in the most cultish way possible, you know? Like, yeah, tingly happy thoughts. Yeah, very good. Maybe I'll like, to add into the thingy, I'll add in like some dead bodies or something in the background. and make it look really like I'll have like random shit in the background looking really awful, and have it progressively go worse. Yeah, Coles, yeah, what's that? What about friends gathering? Yeah, we're all family here. Don't even freaked out, yeah. Thinking about thoughts won't survive this, yeah. Oh, yeah, you got I think good thoughts. Good thoughts, yeah. We're all good friends here. Yeah. Carrot field, yeah, carrot field. Yeah, they're called the bun. We should make a blood oath to always be happy, or else. Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, we should like end it in a blood oath. Or if we have any raids, should we do like a oh, welcome raiders. What a good thing of you to be here. Let us do a blood oath before we continue. Time to set the rules of the stream. Yeah. Yeah, smile or else. Yeah, we're such great Tomodachi. We're practically share the same toilet. Like family. Yeah, like family. Like family. I need to like draw out like your hands and then like a little knife and stuff to get the blood.
Ooh, you suck.
Good thoughts only. Good thoughts only. I love flat boob and nonna. Did I do it right?
Yeah. Oh wow, you bitch. You bitch. I mean, you're so lovely. You're so lovely. Yeah, just smile, SupaChat. Yeah, like how happy you are. Yeah, I like that. I'm her fan. Is that careful? Yeah, you can stay. You can stay. That's good. That's good. That's a good thing. Yeah. Or they called the lamb up there. But why didn't focus too much on the call the lamb? We gotta make it really special. I'll see if I can like draw some hands or something. Maybe I'll do it during the Pomodoro stream. Yeah. Well, congratulations being Choima Pregantes. Hacha, I'm here not because it's a cult, but because I never felt sad being here. It's not a cult, but family. Exactly. I'm glad, Uebaki, you understand. I'm glad you understand what this is truly about. It's truly about love, family, friends. As long as you guys don't disobey me. It's very good. Very good. Yeah, get your carrots ready. Yeah. No, I ever told you about how lovely your mask is? It really accentuates your eyes. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Oh, what if like I need to like have a picture of you guys, and then anytime that we have to sacrifice someone for saying a bad thing, we'll have the picture of them appear on like a Bussy Bunny on screen with like and then write down the name attached, and then like sacrifice them in like some sort of satanic ritual or something. And then we go back to being happy. Oh, it'll be so fun. Yeah, because it's gonna happen. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Yeah, then you guys will spam carrots in chat. Yeah, is there like a blood emote? Oh yeah, you guys can like spam blood, carrot, blood carrot, and stuff. Into the carrot field! What a good thing. What a good thing. I'm glad that he had a happy ending. And then every single time we kill someone, we'll say, we're so happy. They're happy ever after. Yeah, blood for the button, guys. Yeah, so never scrap that subs throw. Yeah. Beautiful. I wonder if I still have the video of like of when I. Oh. Because I think I might still have the video of when I made that cult thing a long time ago for Valentine's Day. On my first Valentine's. Kira is not a euphemism for murder because, yeah, we don't murder, we let spirits free. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, how heavenly. How heavenly. Yeah, now we'll never run out of carrots. Yeah. It'd be so funny. We didn't make a cult thing for Valentine's Day. Yeah. You're like anime Jesus always. Always. Okay, let's like read the thingies. Oh man, now I wanna do it. I mean, I'll do it. Maybe I'll try and like squeeze it in for this month and stuff too. Because it seems like so fun. Skilly. Conracito! Mass gambler not the most cultured gambler. Thank you, Conracito. Thank you for your kind words. What a good thing. Such a good thing. Thank you, Conracito. Mwah! And then Zero. Good thoughts only. Good thoughts only. I love that, Booba. Not, did I do that right? I don't know. It's kind of borderline. Thank you, Zero. Mwah! Better be good things. Yeah, remember your carrots, everybody. Remember. Always bring your carrots. Hey, Mr. Squan Juan. Let me just accentuate echelon. Oh my goodness, that's true. That's true. We can have like a membership tiers be referred, like you gotta always refer to them by their titles and stuff too. Yeah, it's good to not remind them. Yeah, such a good thing. Such a good thing. Yeah. Great name, Lessers. No, they are future members. They are our friends who will come in. Hello, Inverse! Hi, Inverse! Welcome, welcome. What a good thing of you for you to be here. Well, yeah, the unlightened ones. They will soon join our ranks, right? Yes. Welcome, Inverse. Welcome. What a good day we have. Such a good day. Yeah, it's good that you're here. Very good. What do you think about joining our family? It's a great day. We love you. We love that. We love your enthusiasm. Yeah. Yeah, it's good that they came today. What a good thing. I'm imperfect. Awesome. Awesome. Remember, only think good thoughts. Any bad thoughts? We gotta eat you guys out of there. Yeah, it's a good thing to be with us. What a good thing. What an excellent thing. Yeah, such a good thing. Yeah. I remember, if you guys think of it, like, if you guys have any little slight thoughts about anything bad, mumble, okay? Say whatever you gotta say to distract yourself from the bad thoughts. Good thoughts only. Yeah. Yeah, it's a great deal. Yeah, what a good thing. Such a good thing. How lovely. What a lovely day it is. And let me like bring out. Blip, 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 blip. Blip, 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 blip. Blip, 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 blip. Okay. Blip, 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 blip. Blip, 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 blip. Oi, Boggy, congratulations! 20 months of being pregantes! Hi, chat, I'm here not because it's a cult, but because I never felt sad being here. It's not a cult, but family. Yes, that's right. We are your family, Uwabagi. Forever and ever and ever, until you disobey me. Thank you, Uwabagi! Mwah! Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, this is a good stream. Yeah, cult is such an ugly word. Enthusiastic religious movement / community. Oh, Buggy from thus you have come to cures you will lay. It's good that they said that. Yeah, surely so honest. Yeah, what a good thing. Such a good thing. But all good things must come to an end, as we must spread our good words to others. Shall we? Let us raid. Let us joyously move and then not invade, but spread love into other people's streams. Let's see who we can go and spread our joys to. What a good thing. Such a good thing. Let's see. We will spread our good things to... Oh, Lyra! Oh, but in like a... What about Isla? Is like from Production Kawaii. She's doing an art stream. She's doing an art stream, which is very lovely, very good indeed. Yeah. Don't scare her away now, okay? Yeah. I love her and I love her singing. Oh, she's doing Nene. Think you get for the stream now is a good stream. Yeah, a very good stream indeed. Yeah. Yeah. Ala-chama, a very good VTuber. Such a good thing. Such a good thing. Okay, thank you all for coming. And I hope to see you all next time. In our next joining of hands. Now let us spread our joys to the public. Goodbye. Otsu Nanan. Yeah, it's a good raid. It's a good raid. A very good non-raid. Bye-bye. And remember, I'm watching.